I'm excited to see all of you here. I rarely get to meet this many diasporians in Nairobi. So karibuni nyumbani. I am excited to be speaking to you not from the 27 or so different countries where you usually are. I'm sure you're also excited to be home and to be home together. So karibuni nyumbani. My colleague PSs and other senior government officials, I wanted to really quickly set the stage for you in terms of who we actually have in the room. And there are a number of different diaspora associations or groups. We have a team from the Diaspora Technical Working Group. We have the Diaspora Governing Council. We have Kenya Diaspora Nurses. We have several other groups, including many diasporians who are just free spirits and moving through life on their own. And I want to welcome each and every one of you. And to really express gratitude for the Diaspora Technical Working Group led by Danson Mukile, for honoring this invitation and for your continued dedication, not just to diaspora issues, but to Kenya. And I want to thank you for your patriotism, for your exemplary service. I also want to acknowledge the vibrant and diverse composition that comes within the Diaspora Technical Working Group, which brings together, seasoned professionals, visionary entrepreneurs, influential community leaders, and really embodies the best of Kenya abroad. I spend a lot of my time talking about Kenyan talent and Kenyan talent in the diaspora, and today I am excited to have that fantastic talent here that plays on the global stage, that is also offering its skills, its networks, its leadership, and other things that are central to Kenya's transformation. I also want to recognize the work that you've done in advancing skills, knowledge, and technology transfer, as my brother PS, Professor Abdul Razak, just said, and to commend your generosity and patriotism in handing over a new administration block and a modern sanitation facility in Kayu Primary School in Kangema, Murang'a, and for conducting the first of 4 scheduled medical camps at PCA Musagitau in Kikuyu, Kiambu County, just last week. I think we should clap for the group. And I am aware that you have a number of other medical camps that will be running in Machakos, in Laikipia and Meru and other places, and I want to appreciate the commitment to enhancing access to essential healthcare services mashinani and to working alongside the Ministry of Health delivering these critically needed services to our citizens. I know also that while you have been here, you have had engagements with key national institutions and stakeholders. I know you've met with the National Assembly, with the IEBC, with the NTSA, with Kenya Airways. You've been to Konza Technopolis. PS Hinga, I am told they have already visited one of your projects, an affordable housing program, I believe, in Mukuru. And just in mapping out collaboration and development opportunities. I'm excited because we get to see the diaspora on the ground. Usually it is us coming to you and meeting you where you are, but I'm very excited the last couple of weeks because I have my jeshi here in Nairobi and in Kenya doing things, and I'm very, very glad for that. I know that you continue to do work to expand diaspora voting rights and to make sure that the voting framework is inclusive and accessible to Kenyans living abroad, especially in the run-up to the 2027 general election. And I want to encourage you to continue engaging proactively with the National Assembly committees, especially the National Assembly Committee on Diaspora Affairs and Migrant Workers, as well as the Defense, Intelligence and Foreign Relations Committee. These are our 2 committees in Bunge, which are instrumental in safeguarding the diaspora policy, foreign policy. They work on your welfare, but they are critical also in ensuring that we have our budget and they provide oversight on our department. Now, I want to speak a little bit about some of the things that we have done here at Diaspora Affairs, including the setting up of the Global Labor Market Strategy that structures government's response a part of government's response to unemployment in this country. For years now, we have said that the answer to unemployment, or the way to deal with the blessing of the youth bulge that we have, the amazing, youthful talent that we have, has been threefold. Kazi kwa ground, kazi kwa mtandao, na kazi majuu. Kazi majuu now includes kazi baharini. Last week somebody made jokes and said, well, kazi baharini of course is work on ships and cruise ships and other kinds of ships. But somebody in a meeting last week made fun and said, is it kazi majini? And then people started calling them ghost workers and that kind of thing. Because if you come from, kama nyinyi ni watu wa Mombasa, sasa hiyo mmeshashika. Those of you who are not, you'll catch up. Okay, very good. So a lot of work has been done, especially in the global labor market strategy. And let me maybe quickly highlight key labor mobility programs that are structured by our department so that we can promote legal, safe, orderly, and regular migration. We have the Mkulima Majuu program that links Kenyan youth in agriculture with high potential agribusiness opportunities and work abroad. We have the Mwalimu Majuu program placing Kenyan teachers in countries experiencing teacher shortages. We have Mhandisi Majuu that works with engineers. We've also set out a Why Hire Kenyan campaign, and this campaign quite simply explains what we all know in this room, which is why Kenyan talent is as fantastic as it is. With the help of some of you actually in the room, we were able to set up the Pearson VUE NCLEX Test Center that is now operational in Kenya, supporting healthcare professionals, especially nurses, to qualify to practice in the US, in Canada, and in Australia. Let me also inform you that we have worked on a number of mobility and migration partnership agreements, and in the last few years have signed a number of these agreements that really strengthen our labor mobility program, but also that creates security and protections for Kenyan diaspora working in these spaces. We have last year alone, we signed an agreement with Germany, with Austria, and a renewed agreement with Saudi Arabia. This year we have signed agreements with a large recruiter in the UK, as well as that is Hobbs Labor Solutions, and GR8, which is a Jersey-based company that recruits Kenyans for the Channel Islands. We've also worked hard on anti-trafficking interventions, because as we do good work, the bad guys also do their work. So we have also worked hard on anti-trafficking interventions, and we want to inform and affirm. Let me recognize the presence now of my dear brother PS, John Tanui, PS for ICT. Huyo ndio PS wa mtandao, PS wa kazi kwa mtandao, as I was saying. Karibu sana PS. We've worked hard to inform and to really create anti-trafficking interventions that protect Kenyans who are on the move. But before I close, I wanted to mention two really quick things. Now that we've spoken about labor mobility, and I know today is largely a day to speak about investments, but I didn't want to be the one today to speak about investments and remittances and so on, because you know, the housing people are here and others who will speak a little more about that. Let me say that because of a lot of the questions and the requests we have had from diaspora, we have now, as at I think 3 weeks ago, established the Diaspora Investment Support Office, the DISO, which is a saga under the State Department that will work very closely with other parastatals, such as the Ken Invest, as you had, to provide streamlined services and to work alongside the diaspora in your investment journey. I want to reaffirm GOK's full commitment to continuing to work with the diaspora in your various interventions as we project, promote, and protect Kenyan interests and the Kenyan diaspora abroad. I want to end my conversation with a very, very quick video.